Growing up, my tender age exposed me to a lot of street experiences. I had friends who were like brothers to me. Every evening before church programs, we would leave home an hour early just to play ball. Soon, the ball became sweeter than the prayers, and I started using church programs as an excuse to sneak out and play, even on days when there was no programs at all. We called our church ball Abatonye, but after the game, the ball owner would often say he was going for dance. In our street language, dance meant going to an uninvited wedding or ceremony just to eat food. At first, I avoided it. My mother was a teacher, and too many people knew me. Her students, their parents, neighbors. I did not want trouble. But that Saturday, after much convincing from my friends, I followed them. At the dance, the woman sharing food asked us to line up with plates. Immediately, boys rushed to grab unwashed plates from the ground, holding them tight like treasures. Some even had no spoons. Shyly, I copied them, carrying a plate as if my life depends on it. Just when it was almost my turn, the woman said we had to clean the hall before eating. I quickly joined the sweeping, believing she saw my efforts. But when we returned, the crowd had multiplied. She grew suspicious and began shouting that some of us had already eaten. That is when I heard my friends boldly shouting, "Auntie, sionum," to prove they had not. By the time it reached me, the rice was finished. Hungry and a little angry, I still didn't give up. I followed the ones who had eaten to another event center within the church. We swept halls, arranged seats, and finally got noticed by the woman sharing food. They asked us to wash piles of plates. We washed and packed them neatly in a cooler, just for a chance at a plate of rice. At last, I got my share. My heart was dancing, but just as I was about to eat, I saw a woman who knew my mom very well. She often visited our house and always used me as a good example to her children. Fear gripped me, and without a second thought, I ran out, abandoning the food I had hustled so hard for. After sweeping, washing, and waiting, I left the rice behind, just so that the woman wouldn't see me. Till today, that memory remains indelible. I still crave that particular rice, the rice I worked the hardest for, yet never tasted.